merenguera, mueve la cintura, salsa rock, muévele, muévele, cumbia rock, all night long, Latino.
I think.
Hola and welcome to El Spice. Here today, we're so excited to be with you. And ladies, I stayed up so late last night trying to teach my son how to do spelling.
Being the good mom.
Being the good mom, trying to at least.
And then you keep them up late and you feel bad in the morning because they're tired, but then it's you had to do it.
I'm trying to always cram in like everything at the last minute.
Yeah.
Is he in pre-K, first grade?
First grade.
Oh, wow.
I know. He's getting
How's
so
it been
big.
this year?
You know what? If you ever want to wonder how old, in Jen, you probably can relate to this. They kind of remind you how old you're getting on.
Yeah, it's pretty horrible when your kids are kind of starting to reach your height.
Oh yeah, his dad always says soon he's going to be able to wear your size clothes.
Exactly. Or when you start hearing yourself, what the things that your mom said, right? You start hearing, you tell your kid what your mom told you.
Saying
When
that
I
and
see
you're
what
like,
you're saying.
oh, gosh.
Yeah, that is so true.
You hear it, right?
And of course, we always try to spice it up with our Latinos of the day, where we feature all our heroes and our inspirations, because there's not ever enough Latinos to give to the community.
And we're talking about a Latino or Latina today?
Today is our Latino.
Latino.
Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
We're going to focus on the man.
This guy actually is awesome because he always makes us laugh. So you probably can guess who it is.
It's always good to have comedic humor. Laughter makes your life so much better.
You know, I actually did a presentation, a speech about that when I was doing a college speech class or whatnot, and it talked about how, and when I was doing the research to help support my material or whatnot, I came across how laughter is like the best medicine.
For your body.
Yeah.
Not only that, but I think it's awesome when a guy has a sense of humor, because I hate guys when they're too serious.
And they're dry.
You know, and dry. I mean, I like a dry sense of humor, but it's always nice to be able to laugh and, you know, jokey. I've always been one for, like, guys that can make me laugh, because when you're having a crap day.
That's the key to the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone who can make me laugh is like, he made me laugh. And I'm pretty silly anyway, but if you can make me laugh, I think that's good.
Do you think that if they make you laugh, they kind of make up for any other stuff they might
I think so.
not have?
Oh yeah, like their sense of humor lacks for, or is helping for what they lack.
Yeah. Like
I
maybe
think
they're
so.
not as successful in their work, or they're not as successful as they want to be themselves.
That's true.
I think that sometimes when you get with the girls, well, he has the best personality.
Well, he can be funny, but at the same time, he has to be romantic. Because some guys can be really funny, but then they lack in the romance department, you know, like they're too jokey all the time.
Oh,
right.
And nobody likes
serious
that.
then.
You know, it's not fun. You have to have like a perfect balance.
So life is all about balance.
Yes. And speaking about laughter, the Spanglish 101, we get to that. We start talking about the Spanish sayings, so what you didn't learn in Spanish.
These are always hilarious.
They're always funny. We always laugh. And then we move on to our...
Oh yes, our fashion don't do it tip of the day, and I know that most of us are always, well, I am anyway, I'm speaking for all of us, but it's probably just me that breaks some rules when it comes to fashion, so we'll try to help you guys out in the fashion department.
It's not just you, I do it all the time. Just check out my outfit. No, but then we have our man talk of the day, which is always interesting. So I think
The one we always love to talk about.
Yeah.
That's why Sex and the City is such a big channel, because it's all men. All man talk, what men do right, what they do wrong. And of course, we always love to hear from our viewers. Email us, Facebook us. We always love to hear what y'all have to say about our man talk and what you guys would want to talk about. So
we want to hear your problems too, because we all have problems. So we want to try and help, and maybe we've had the same problem. We want to kind of shed some light on your relationship. So
anyway, ladies, I'd hate to cut it short, but we've got to cut to commercials. So stay tuned for an awesome show here at Latina Spice.